guys, stop for the f-stop here. Today we will be looking at the 70-200 f4 IS USM. Let's get into it. This lens has a very fast and silent autofocus system due to the USM motor. The very silent autofocus will be very helpful when you're trying to shoot some wildlife and you don't want to disturb your subjects with the noise of the motor. The fast focus also helps for sport and action, which is what this lens is really used for. That's why a lot of photojournalists and sport photographers use this lens. My next note is that it has two IS modes. This is very useful. IS mode 1 is vertical and horizontal IS. This is just your basic IS mode. But when you want to do some panning in video mode or just for sports in general, what it does is it basically takes out the horizontal one and makes it vertical, because when you pan, you don't necessarily do that. You go up and down, so therefore it takes that out so you can get very nice pans even without a tripod. There are different versions. You've got the non-IS and the IS version, so this is the IS version. The non-IS version costs $760. This version costs $1,200. And the Big Brother f2.8 IS USM Mark II costs a whopping $2,500. This lens has excellent build quality. It's very rugged, nice metal. It's really nice. Like I said, the primary use of this lens will be for sport photography and photojournalism. It's definitely one of the must-haves on most people's camera list and lens list. When you zoom in and out, the lens does not extend. Look, it's amazing, because there's nothing more that makes you look more amateurish when you're trying to zoom and the whole thing just sticks out. It looks really stupid. So it doesn't have that, which is really good. Now, this lens contains 20 elements in 15 groups, same as the non-IS version, but the Big Brother, which costs $2,500, has 23 elements in 19 groups. So that's what you have to consider, whether you get the 2.8 or the f4. Now, the reason why I chose to get the f4 over the 2.8 is just because it was a lot cheaper. But when you think about it, the 70-200 lens is more of an outside lens. So therefore, you don't really need all that extra light, which the 2.8 gives you. But the 2.8 can be very helpful for the bokeh. But the bokeh on this lens looks very nice. Like, I'll show you some examples after this video of that you can still get very nice bokeh with this f4 lens. The IS, it's very loud, so when you're doing video, you might want to consider turning it off, unless you're doing like one of the nature short films and you're just going to have music, so like no natural noises. But because it's really loud, but it is very good quality image stabilization. Even for this old lens that came out in 2006, it's still very nice. It covers 4 stops of light, which is really nice. Another thing I forgot to add is that when you buy this lens, in the box, you get this nice lens hood, which just attaches like this, and you can also reverse it if you want to store it in your camera bag. And this lens also comes with this nice bag. Not as nice as the Big Brother 2.8's bag. The 2.8 is a very nice bag that gets the job done, protects it, nice padding at the bottom. And yeah, thanks. Remember to comment, rate and subscribe. Thank you.